I have this fear of being the first person in the room. I never want to be the first person in the room.
Is that why you were late today?
No, I was late today because I'm always a couple of minutes late. I think maybe that's why. That's where the fear comes from.
No, it was early today. Just for you, I was like, I will not be late for Sharon.
But you know that Sharon's always a few minutes late.
Yeah.
I'm not 2 hours late.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. I was extra late for you, though. I think I was like 10 minutes today.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's all good.
But I'm working on it.
So I don't care if people are late. It doesn't bother me.
But it bothers some people really.
Some people they find it very disrespectful, and I'm like, I really don't want you to feel that way. Like I'm not trying to disrespect you at all.
Yeah.
Or say that I don't care about your time. I just have my own shit going on, and I don't manage my time well. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, that's the thing. I hear that all the time about the time disrespect, and it's not what I feel. It's not because I disrespect your time. It's not because I'm whatever it is. It's just me. It's me. It's something that I got to work on. So we talked a little bit before this about people being themselves.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I don't like about my parents' generation and my culture itself is, and I guess more now with social media, the facade that we feel we have to have for people to see.
Yeah.
Whereas, so for me, I've worked a lot on myself to be able to let go of that. I feel like it's a hold on you. Like you feel like you have to be somebody else, or you have to show a picture of something just so people see you're perfect.
Yeah.
But we're not.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time. And I tend to be an oversharer because I like being vulnerable to show other people that, this is what's real. Because more times than not, I mean, when I had my second child, I went through a period of postpartum depression. And when I came out the other side of that, started sharing about it on social media. And I've had so many moms reach out to me since then that were also struggling, wanting to know, what they should do to get help and things like that. And it's like, if I had never shared that, they would feel more alone.
So this is, you kind of hit it on the point for me here, because I feel really, this might sound like a cliche, but sharing is caring. And people when you share with money, people think you're bragging, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. I share my struggles and I share my wins. And when the money journey for me is a journey, right? So I always say that on this journey, you don't have a choice whether you have to go on it or not. You're gonna go on it.
Yeah.
You're living. You got to go on it. Yeah. Your choice is how you do the journey, and there is lessons and blessings along the way. So, but it's up to you if you turn those lessons into blessings, right? So. But I feel like we don't share enough, especially about money, because there's so much more people that are having the same struggles. If you tell me that you have never had a struggle with something monetary, you're lying.
Yeah.
Because no matter how good you are with money, there were struggles along the way that made you, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Absolutely.
So, but to me, if we keep all of our struggles inside, people are not going to understand.
Yeah.
It takes a community. It takes a village.
Absolutely. Especially as entrepreneurs. I mean, it's hard. You go through a lot of struggles, especially financially.
Yes.
It's not a steady, biweekly paycheck.
Nope. You have to learn how to make that go, So we've also talked about, with different entrepreneurs that have been on the show, we've talked about, being a good at what you do. That doesn't mean you're good at running a business. So it's kind of like you're two professions, right? You're good at your profession, but then you have to be a business manager. So that part, if you don't have that part, you can be really, really good at what you do, but you're going to go bankrupt.
Absolutely.
I mean, we just had a conversation about Mike Tyson, right?
Yep, we did. He just bought a $13 million property in Delray Beach.
Which is how far from us right now?
Delray, I mean, this is why I'm always late. I'm like, it's probably 30 minutes, probably really an hour. But
well, with traffic.
Yeah.
Because traffic's gotten bad down here.
Yeah. So, 30, 45 minutes, and depending on where you're on. Or in Palm Beach County.
Right. So, I mean, he then I asked you, but I thought he went to bankruptcy.
Yeah. So when I was looking at the comments on the posts, I saw it on Instagram. Everyone was like, oh, well, no, this is why he went broke. And so I guess he just, the fight that he just had on Netflix, he got paid $20 million. So he bought this $13 million property. I'm like, hey, whatever, teach his own. At least about real estate. That's a smart
Yeah,
decision,
that's what
right?
I said. I said at least he bought real estate. Hopefully he can maintain the real estate now because he's gonna have to have another fight because that property, $13 million is what, like maybe $200,000 a year in
Ooh,
taxes
it's a
or
lot.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's important because you and I always talk about real estate, and I believe in buying.
Yeah,
Right? I believe that
me
paying
too.
rent is somebody you're paying somebody else's mortgage.
Absolutely.
So you and I have talked several times. We talk a
Hmm.
lot about the market. We
Yeah.
talk a lot about real estate, where we're going. And I told you about my venture, my new venture,
Hmm.
because I'm always up to something.
Yeah, I love that.
So
How's it going?
so my new venture is to keep you guys up to speed is I am buying a commercial condo. Cross our fingers that it works out and I get my financing and all of the good stuff, but we are doing our little thing right now, working it out. The bank is working at my on my stuff as we
Hmm.
speak. So we'll see it, how the financing goes.
Yeah.
Because the thing with that is that so it needs to be built out.
Hmm.
So which I hate.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to
Process.
be involved in that, but I have no choice.
Hmm.
Like so it's the place and then it's a box. So
Yeah.
we have to put in the AC, we have to put in all the stuff. So they have to give me financing for the place
Hmm.
and the construction.
And then what are you using it for once it's all done and closed and all that?
So this podcast studio is a rent.
Hmm.
So when we got together, and Chala is very very influential in all of these decisions.
Hmm.
And she's the one that found this place
Hmm.
and brought us out. She did all the research with that, and we came out and we looked at a few things. And this, if you come here, you will think we are behind the storage because on the outside it looks very ghetto. Just an FYI. But when Steph came and said, "Oh, this is cute,"
It is cute in here.
so Chala and I worked on getting it together and making it cute and comfy and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So this was an investment, and it was also a learning experience for me, learning all about the equipment, the stuff,
Hmm.
and things like
Yeah.
that. So that was awesome. But we found out along the way, and my sons were also influential on that. That it's this is a good business.
Yeah.
And when we only use the studio maybe 4 hours a month or
Hmm.
something like that. So if there's anybody else that wants to use the studio for filming, for
Yeah.
podcasting, and whatever, we have all the lights, the equipment,
Yeah.
everything.
And I love this setup. It's very comfortable. It's on trend.
It's on trend,
Yeah.
Chala. It's on trend. We're not going to tell you where we bought the furniture, but oh well. Maybe later if they want to sponsor us.
Timu. No, I'm just kidding.